So everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm planning on doing a 2020 like panning eyeshadow, and basically I'm going to use a random generator to pick what shadows I get. And I don't know who originally started this video, so if you do then link them down below, but there's quite a lot of people that I've watched in the panning community. But yeah, so the reason why I want to do this is because at the moment I've got 19 eyeshadow palettes with me at uni, which is quite a lot considering I don't really have the space for it. But yeah, I just basically never use the eyeshadows. I only use like one palette, which is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I think that that is probably the only one that I've like hit pan on. It's only in 2 shades, so obviously I just keep using the same 2 shades, and I'm like, you know what, I'm getting bored, and like there's no point me spending money on eyeshadows if I'm not actually going to make use out of them. And like I do want to use them, but I just never have the initiative to use them. So I feel like if I do this, then I will definitely have more use out of them, and I'll definitely be getting my money's worth. So yeah, as I said earlier, I've got 19 eyeshadow palettes, and yeah, so let's just jump straight onto the video. So as you can see here, this is a collection of my eyeshadow palettes at uni. Basically I've got quite a lot. Yeah, I've got like drugstore, I've got a bit of high-end, but it's just mainly drugstore, and like mainly Makeup Revolution because I love those eyeshadows. Right, so basically let's just start off then. Right, so I'm just going to go onto Google quickly and get a not a translator, get a random number generator up. So I've got 19 eyeshadow palettes. So I'm just going to put it on that setting there. As you can see, it's got 19 there. Oh, notification. So as you saw there, that was a random generator. So I think I'm going to do about 10 eyeshadow palettes and 10 shades, no, like 1 shade each from whatever palettes do come up. And obviously I'm going to generate the random shade as well. But yeah, so let's do the first one. So as you can see, it came up with a number 9, which is in fact, so this is so weird how it's landed on this palette, but this is my favourite palette, which is the Too Faced palette. This is a Too Faced palette. Oh my god, I absolutely love this palette. As you can see here, I've already hit pan in 2 of those shades. I've hit pan in Candied Peach and Bellini. I think I'm just going to go straight into choosing what shade that I need to do out of this palette. Right, so I'm going to quickly, there's 18 shades in this palette, so I'm going to quickly see which one it lands on. Right, it landed on number 16, so I'm just going to quickly see what shade that is. Right, so it in fact landed on Charmed, I'm sure, which is this one over here. Sorry about my nails, they're disgusting. I'll definitely sort them out in future videos. But yeah, that is like a sort of, let me just swatch it for you. It's sort of a matte brown colour, as you can see there. I don't know how much use I'm going to get out of this because I don't really wear dark browns that often. Maybe I can use it in my brows, but it does look quite warm. Right, looking okay. I guess I need to do this because I want to try out like different eyeshadows, so I need to stop complaining. Right, next palette. Right, so it came up with palette number 4, and I'm just going to quickly show you which one that is. This in fact was my Naked palette. Absolutely do not use whatsoever, but it is one of the first high-end palettes that I did buy. Literally you can see that like none of the shades have been used. Let's see what shade it comes up with this one. So it came up with shade 8, or number 8. So that is shade, oh no, it's another like really dark brown. So it came up with Dark Horse, which is right there. So swatching this shade, it's a bit similar to the other shade. So there it is, which is right next to Charmed, I'm sure, from the Too Faced palette. So that is the shade that we will be using. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't even wear matte browns that often. I know that I'm wearing a little bit of a matte brown now, but I'm going to be looking quite intense when I go to uni, obviously. Right, so the next one is palette number 17, which is the palette. This is in fact the James Charles palette, as you can see here. Well, my boyfriend bought me this palette, but I haven't really used it that much, but the colour's just quite intimidating because they're quite colourful. But yeah, let's see what shade we get from this one then. Right, so it's come up with shade, well, number 11, which is shade, this like purpley shade right here. So honestly, thank God. I do quite like the shade actually. So I'm just going to swatch that for you. As you can see, that's a really, really pretty shade, and it's more one that I'm likely to use. So I can actually pair it with those two there. Maybe I can pair those two in the outer corner and put that one like in the crease or something like that. But yeah, I'm quite happy about that one actually. Yeah, hopefully we can get a bit of like a highlight shade so it's just easy to create one look. Next palette that came up was number 7. So this is the Morphe 35B palette. Right, this is a really colourful palette. I'll just show you quickly. This is what it looks like. I don't really use this palette that much, as you can see. I don't really use any palette that much, but because I've got the James Charles one, I don't really use this one that much. Right, so this came up with number 22, which is, oh, okay, it's this green shade here. Right, let's swatch that one. It does feel quite creamy when I'm like rubbing my finger around in it. So that's what it looks like. I don't know when I could actually wear that, but yeah, it does look quite nice. It's quite pigmented. I'm gonna find it quite hard to hit pan on that one, I think, just because like, where do you wear green? Like, it's not really a colour that like anyone wears. But yeah, this should be interesting. I could just wear it like all over the lid with like a warm like brown kind of shade in the crease, or like, I don't know, hopefully that would be alright. But yeah, we'll try and make it look good. So the next palette we got was number 11, which is, so this is the Amber Passions palette. This is by Primark. This is what the palette looks like. It's really, really cute, really nice and warm tone. So this will be good for like everyday wear. So yeah, let's see what this one's saying. Right, so there is 9 shades, and it came up with number 2, which is, that is this shade over here. I remember this shade being quite nice, so let me just quickly swatch it. Oh, that's really pretty. That is a really nice shade. So here is that shade swatched. You can't really see this, a shimmer, but yeah, that is a really nice shimmer that I could possibly pair with that one. Right, so the next palette, it's number 8. So this is my makeup, oh, you can see me. Right, this is my Makeup Obsessions palette, which I did create myself. I don't know if they're available anymore. I think they've stopped. But yeah, this is what I decided to put together. But yeah, it's just a really nice like warm tone palette. I really like this gold shade here, so if it could come up with that one, that'd be really nice. But yeah, so in this palette there are 12 shades, and it comes up with number 1, which is this shade here. So this is just a really nice everyday shade, which I could really like probably pair with any of those. So I'm just going to swatch it quickly. That is that shade there, which is a really nice brownie shade, which can just be used all over the crease. Like if I'm not feeling like putting that much makeup on, then I can just like whack it on my lids. We've got 6 at the moment. Right, so it came up with palette number 6, which is my Morphe 35F palette. It is actually missing a shade from it, but I highly doubt it will come up with that shade. The shade that it says that we need to pan is number 25, which is this shade down here. As you can see, it's like a warm tone brown. So as you can see, that is the shade there, it is a really nice brown shade. It looks shimmery, but it's not shimmery. I don't know why it's showing up as shimmery. But yeah, that's that shade there. Right, so we've got 3 more left. Right, so it comes up with number 15. And that palette is... I've only just realised that I've included an eyeshadow palette. No, a highlighting palette in my eyeshadow palettes. But as long as it doesn't choose that one. And if it does, oh well. I'm not going to restart the whole video. Right, so that number was the Soph palette. Oh, you can see me again, right? This is the Soph X Revolution Extra Spice palette, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, there are quite a few dips in this eyeshadow palette. Like, I do quite enjoy this palette, but it does need a lot of building, I feel like. But yeah, let's see what it comes up with. And it comes up with number 14, which is Chocolate Brownie, this shade here. Ah, it's another brown. Actually, no. It's a lot lighter than the other browns. As you can see there, it looks red on camera, but it's not. But yeah, that is that colour there. I don't know how these YouTubers like get the swatches so perfect. I can't like turn my hand to be... How are they doing it? I don't understand. But yeah, that is that shade there. So the next palette that comes up is number 13, which is this highlighter palette. I didn't mean to put this in there, but oh well. Right, so there's 8 shades in here in this Soph Revolution palette. So let's see what it comes up with. As you can see, it's very, very, very pigmented. Woo! Oh, just see what I see. Oh, that is so nice. I don't know why I don't use that palette more. It's so pretty. Right, so this is the last one. I really hope it's my ABH palette, because I feel like that is quite easy to pan. But we'll just find out then, shall we? That's so weird. It's literally come up. It's literally come up with the eyeshadow. Oh. It's literally come up with number 3, which is the ABH one. That is so weird. Yeah, it's a little bit dirty because it is old, but it's cute anyway. So I haven't hit pan on any of these shades. Here it is. There are some dips in some, but that is probably like about it. But yeah, let's see what shade it comes up with. So it came up with number 11, which is the shade Love Letter, which is a really nice pink shade. As you can see, is there. So I feel like this is different to anything else that we've got at the moment. So this will like amp up my looks. That is the shade there. And it doesn't look pink, but it is pink. So these are the 10 eyeshadows that I've got basically. So I'm quite happy that it chose different palettes every time, because honestly, what are the chances of that? I feel like there are quite a lot of browns, but I don't know, they're okay. Like, I can work with browns. I can maybe try use some of them in my brows. I'm gonna have a lot of smoky eyes basically. Obviously, like, this is trying to make you use colours that you wouldn't pair together and like come up with new looks, like new ways of using colours. So hopefully, like, I found another way to use a brown. If you've got any like suggestions on what to do with a brown colour other than just doing a smoky eye, then just like list it down below. I know you could just like pat it on the lid, but then that is a smoky eye, but I don't really know what else you could do. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one, but I plan to do this until 31st of December 2020, so I've given myself just under like 12 months to do it. I think it will encourage me to use more makeup, and overall I will definitely be like getting more use of my eyeshadows, because I know that I'll be doing like monthly updates and I'll just need to do them. So I think with the monthly updates I will do them on the 1st of each month, and then lastly obviously I'll do one on the 31st of December. But I feel like the 1st of each month is a good indicator of how far I'm getting with the eyeshadows, But yeah, I think I am going to focus on them, so let's just see what different looks I can come up with. Hopefully they can look really good. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content like this, then subscribe to my channel. But yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. The lip sip on my teeth. That's chill.